show, and today is a Q&A Weekends episode where we answer your question right here on the show. If you have a question you want to ask, just email us over at support@businessrepublic.net. We'd love to answer your question here on Q&A Weekends. We get to all your questions every Saturday and Sunday here on the show. As always, I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. Check us out over at 100mba.net. We got a lot of free goodies for you to check out, 5 free guides to download, a full video course on idea validation to see you win. Today's Q&A Weekends question comes from Peter, and Peter asks, I'm redesigning my sales page. How do I do it without taking my current one down? So Peter's creating a whole new sales page for his website, and he wants to keep the current one up while he's working on the new one. But how does he do that without making any changes to the current one? He wants the current one still up, and then when he's done with the new one, he wants to replace the old one with the new one. I will actually explain this process. It's actually easier than you think. I do this all the time. I'm changing pages on the website all the time, and I change them using this method. So let me share that with you today. So let's get into it. Let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by HostGator. Not only does HostGator help you build your business website, do all the hosting for you, do all the security, the backups, they're also there to help you along the way with their 24/7 live support. You can get started for as low as $5 a month with their exclusive discount to $100 MBA listeners. Get a massive 30% off right now by going to HostGator.com/MBA30. Again, that's HostGator.com/MBA30. So Peter's redesigning his sales page. He wants to redesign it without taking down the current one. He wants to replace it when the time is right. So this is actually simpler than it seems, but you have to do certain things in a certain order. So you should just leave your current sales page. Your sales page is up there. Leave it alone. Now, when it comes to redesigning it, you have a couple options. You can either create a whole new page with a whole different link. You can call it Sales Page 2.0. And you can start from scratch and start designing that new sales page. Another little trick or hack you could do is clone your current sales page. And this is an option you can do through WordPress or some other website building software. You got to take a look at what you're using. But it should be pretty simple just to clone the page. When you clone the page, it's going to ask you to name this new page. You can call it a new name, new sales page, and start redesigning the current page, given the fact you have a copy of it. Your sales page is still live, and you're still working on this new page. Now, with every single website builder, whether it's WordPress or Weebly or whatever you're using, there's always a draft mode where you're working on things in draft and you only can see the changes when you're signed into your account. So just make sure your new page is in draft. And I know that it's not the home page or it's been directed to the sales page link right now, but it's good to just have it on draft because you don't want anybody to find your half-baked page on a Google search. Once you're ready and happy with it and you want to make the switch, you're going to publish it and put it off draft. Now, with either option, whether you're creating it from scratch or cloning it, design it, do everything you want to do as you're redesigning. Once you're happy with your design, what you're going to do is you're going to publish the page. Now it's going to be live. But you might be saying, well, how do I make sure that the people that go to my sales page, whatever link that is, let's say it's yourbusiness.com/sales, how do I make sure people go to my new page? Now you have two options. You can either delete your current page, your current sales page, and then change the URL to be the same on the new one. So I don't recommend this because you want to have a version, an older version, just for your own records in your database. So what I recommend to do is just forward anybody who visits the current sales page to the new one. Again, you got to look at your software, what you're using, WordPress, Weebly, but there should be some way inside to do a redirect. And you can hop on customer support with your web hosting solution, and they can help you out. With a redirect, you basically are telling anybody who visits this page to redirect them to this new link, and you put the link of your new sales page. That way, if for some reason somebody lands on the old sales page because they saved it in their bookmarks or whatever it is, they'll get redirected right to your actual new sales page. This also helps you not have to worry about redirecting or changing the links on your navigation bar. You can keep them as is because, again, they're going to get redirected to the new sales page. That's the short and sweet of it. Now, this is a whole lot easier if your sales page is your home page, meaning it's on the root page. and there's no subpage for the sales page. For an example, if I go to webinarninja.co, that's the root page, that's the home page. It's not / anything else. There's no other subpage that I'm going to hit. So if your sales page is your home page, this even gets easier because you could just set the new sales page as the home page, and you easily can do that in WordPress. And in WordPress, it's in the Appearances tab, and it goes through Reading. If you go to Reading tab inside the Appearance tab, you'll see how you can just set any page as the home page. I'm sure you could do this with any other website builder as well. But the point here is that if it's your home page, you don't have to do any redirection because you could just have that as your home page versus the old sales page. Now, I do recommend, even if you do set it as your home page, to do a redirect from the old sales page to the new sales page, because just in case, again, somebody has bookmarked your old link, they'll get sent to the new page. All right, I know that was a lot of technical talk, but that's how we have to answer this question. And I'm glad I was able to help. It's something that I do often and something that I'm pretty versed in. I got one more piece of advice when it comes to this topic, but before that, let me give love to today's sponsor, HostGator. Today we're talking about sales page, how to change your sales page, redirects, setting it as a home page. If this is all really confusing to you or you have a hard time following along, then don't worry. With HostGator, they got your back. They got 24/7 live support via phone, chat, or email. Something like this is perfect. You can call them up, or you can get on chat, or you can send them an email and say, hey, I want to replace my old sales page with a new sales page. Show me how to do that. And they'll walk you right through it, step by step. And that's at no extra charge. That's included in your website hosting. And you can get started for as low as $5 a month. The support alone for $5 a month is amazing. Get this amazing 30% discount exclusive for listeners of the $100 MBA show. Just go to hostgator.com/MBA30. Again, that's hostgator.com/MBA30. One more piece of advice when it comes to today's Q&A Weekends topic. When it comes to your website, you're making any changes or creating new pages, there's something you must do. Whenever you create a new page, you've designed it, you're all good to go, you gotta test the way it looks on different browsers. Safari, Chrome, Firefox, even Opera. It's going to look different on different browsers. It's just how browsers are. Make sure everything looks fine. Your line height with words are not smashing you with each other. Images are loading fine. All the buttons and links click and work fine. Once you've done all that, take a look at what it looks like on your mobile device. Do it in landscape mode, do it in portrait mode. Make sure it's responsive. It works on your mobile device. When you're on your browser, make the browser bigger, smaller, medium size. See how it actually reflects as you change the size of the browser. This will help you kind of look at how responsive it is, what it will look like on an iPad versus an iPhone, things like that. Make sure everything looks brilliant on every platform. Because, hey, you never know what platform they're going to be using when they're viewing your website. Guys, that's it for today, but we got more for you tomorrow. Every single day we got a new, fresh episode on the $100 MBA show. Tomorrow we got a great guest teacher lesson. You cannot miss this. Hit subscribe and make sure you get this automatically. We have a guest teacher that I absolutely love. I think he's one of the best teachers out there. He's hilarious, he's entertaining, and he's tons of value. Chase Reeves from Fizzle.co. He's going to be teaching you the one productivity hack every entrepreneur needs to master. I mentioned Chase Reeves a few times on this show, and this one hack he's going to be sharing with you is amazing. You have to tune in. All right, guys, I'll check you in tomorrow's episode. But before that, I want to leave you with this. I said it before, I'll say it again. When it comes to sales pages, it's all about the sales copy. It's all about the words and the way you communicate on the page. Imagery is great. Icons are wonderful, but they support the words. There's a great article by Justin Jackson called Start With Words, or I believe it's called Words, and you can check that out at justinjackson.ca/words.html. All right, guys, I'll check you in tomorrow's episode. Can't wait for that one. I'll see you then. Take care.